that. And we're live! Hello, people! Hopefully you guys didn't miss us too much. We've been sadly away last week. But we're back in force now. So, yeah. I'm Kazilic24. I'm going to be the one streaming today. And I'm Sir Cassius Knight Read the Knight. Next, I'm going to throw that to, you know what? Kestrel, what are you going to play today?
Hey there, guys. I am Kestrel. I am going to be playing the ghoul Xander.
Alright.
Trying not to break my table.
And don't break your voice, too. Alright. Grimm, can you introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Grimm, and I play Gabriel, the healer who has to take care of
Cassius.
Cassius. Yes.
I feel like yeah, y'all are a virgin. Your exaggeration words are hard. What the hell? Alright. And Apple, are you there?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I'm Apple. I play the nightkin Ron, but also Scar.
Yes, sir.
I'm the only fighter on the team.
Hey, the only player that also played technically two different characters at once. And then we have our DM Overseer Gengar. Introduce yourself, and you can start with the introduction now.
Hello, I am Overseer Gengar, and I will be the one torturing these guys for the next 3 hours.
Yay.
We had to take a little bit of a break last week, but we are back, and we are going to keep on moving forward. Before we begin, a quick content warning. This Fallout tabletop role-playing stream contains themes of violence, war, trauma, addiction, and other mature content that some viewers may find distressing. The world of Fallout is a harsh and often unforgiving place, shaped by nuclear devastation and the darker sides of humanity. We here at the Adventures Ale House do not condone these actions or beliefs. They are presented solely as part of a fictional setting. Viewer discretion is advised. And with that, I'm going to get my notes pulled up because I'm totally prepared.
Okay, that sounded really well on paper, but sounds very good in the speech.
Oh, yeah.
Can't speak. What the hell?
You're having a harder time than when you were like literally sick last time.
Yes. I think in the end, I think I'm gonna go fetch my boost, my help out.
So, when last we left our party, Gabriel the acolyte, Cassius the knight, Xander the ghoul, and Ron the nightkin, they had found themselves face to face with some rad scorpions. Things took a weird turn as the party figured out that the scorpions were domesticated. While standing outside the old and abandoned medical facility, Ron tried to find a way inside, finding instead a small child that held his hand out to the super mutant. Upon taking his hand, Ron fainted, and the child vanished. As Cassius, Gabriel, and Xander regathered themselves and returned to Ron, he regained consciousness, and the party headed inside. Going through the entrance, it wasn't long before the party got into a fight with some rad roaches hiding around. They began to explore the dark and creepy building. Getting into one of the office rooms, Cassius and Gabriel found some useful supplies, while Xander and Ron waited outside the door. Splitting up the loot, Ron told the party about Scar, the other half of his personality the party had seen before. The party then got into what appeared to be a pharmaceutical supply room covered with nuclear waste. Ron went into the room first and was unable to find useful supplies, followed by Gabriel, who quickly realized that even with Adam's blessing, he is not immune to the effects of radiation. Xander went in last and found a bunch of dirty water, a few medical supplies, and then 2 cases of pre-war medicines untouched by time. Thinking about the amount of caps this could fetch, the party pushed further into the ruins of this building. And as we get into our game, Gabriel, you're feeling a little bit sick from the rat away that is kind of like in your arm at this point. And you guys had opened the door across the hall from the medicine storage. So what would you guys like to do?
Gabriel's just gonna lean on the wall a little bit, and he'll probably send Bartholomew into the room instead.
I would
Okay.
definitely like to walk in.
Okay.
I'll stay out with Gabriel just to keep an eye on him.
And Cassius.
I'm also going just to stay in the door, just so that I can eliminate a bit inside, because I have the lantern.
Okay. Cassius, you kind of like shine your light through, so Ron and Bartholomew can see more
Sir.
into this room. I'm gonna move you a little bit so they can see the whole room. Ron, what you see in this room, there's not a whole lot of stuff. You see like a cabinet. Looks like it holds some drawers and some small like tools in the north part of the north wall. To the southeast corner of the room, there's another like smaller desk is what it looks like. There's a pile of just old bloody bandages just kind of like piled up on top of that desk.
Gotcha.
In the middle of the room, you see just a flat metal table.
Okay. I'll try to search around, check those cabinets where I see like the tools and everything, and then search where I saw the bloody bandages if there's anything around there that is still like viable.
Okay. Let's say we'd start with the cabinets to the north.
Mhm.
Give me a perception and survival with a difficulty of 1.
Cool. Ooh, that's 3
Okay.
successes with a crit.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Starting
Oh,
strong.
that's so good.
Starting off good tonight.
Sir,
You'll never get another good roll for the rest of the evening.
that's an AP. I don't need it. That's the winning roll right there.
All right, good roll. Let's leave. See you guys next week.
Right? It's just like, it's done. It's fine.
Ooh, rolling on the tables.
Secret dice.
2d20.
Oh. Some caps?
Okay.
Don't you-
So on the kind of like drawers and stuff to the north, it's like an old wooden piece of furniture, definitely rotted away with time and just neglect. You go to like pull out one of the drawers and it just like the bottom disintegrates and falls out from underneath you. You do manage to find a robot repair kit
Ooh.
and some pre-war money worth 23 caps.
Ooh, okay.
Do we have to sell the pure money, or can we just convert it to caps?
So I'm going to say that the alternative currencies like pre-war money, you can convert it into just your caps stash, and the pre-war money will just be more like flavor.
Oh, all right. That sounds good.
So it's automatically converted.
Gotcha. You said 23 caps?
Yes.
Okay. That's me at 52. Perfect. Then unless Bartholomew or someone beats me to it, I'd go to the southeast desk and see if there's anything.
Grimm, did you want Bartholomew to do anything, or just kind of like keep watching there?
He's more just keeping watch.
Okay. Ron, go ahead and give me another perception and survival with a difficulty of 1, but a complication range of 18.
2 successes.
2 successes. So you guys are up to 7 AP at the moment.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Gabriel's
right.
raising us to 7.
Lucky number 7.
Number 7. Sorry.
Oh no, you're good.
So underneath these bandages and kind of like in one of the drawers of the desk, you find some more pre-war money worth 14 caps.
Cool.
And
A full suit of power armor?
5 pieces of cloth that are not completely soaked in blood.
Ooh, okay. Would that be something
This
I add to, like, my
would be-
miscellaneous? Or
This would actually be, let me double check real quick. I believe cloth is going to be common material.
Ooh.
ooh,
That's
Yes.
neat.
You can add 5 common material.
hell yeah. Okay.
Do you want me to take them since I have the bigger bag?
Sure. I'll quickly hand you the bandages, and then I'll step past Cassius and go out to Gabriel, and just hold out the robot repair kit, looking back at like Bartholomew.
Just for the sake of being sure, is it chunks or is it common materials?
It is common material.
Perfect. Thank you.
I like that we keep giving Gabriel everything. He's like kind of currently the group mom.
Well, it's also the stuff that, like, it's medical stuff and things that I can use.
You're just
You guys are in a medical facility.
imagine.
Oh, I can't give you.
Oh,
I
then,
can't give material.
alright, let me just add the 5 common materials in there.
Okay. Cool. But yeah, you look like you could use this better.
Yeah. Try to make some armor out of that, or at least some. I'll work something.
But I'll just kind of look down the hallway, see if I can see anything. I doubt I can.
Just hold up Gabriel. It'll
Right.
be fine.
Kind of hard to see, but then once Cassius steps out with the light, it's a little bit easier. You see down the hall to your left 2 more rooms with doors similar to the one that you guys just came out of. To your right, you can actually read this sign, and it says file room.
Well, I'm going to check that door because you have a module that actually lets us know if it's locked, right?
Yes, it is locked.
Hey. Xander's going to shake his head and be like, "This one's locked, guys." It's been a while, okay? I gotta get my voice back in.
Ren, do you have anything you can use to open that besides brute force?
Trying to see. Does anybody have? Oh wait, you don't need. Theoretically, you don't need bobby pins. They just make it easier.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So the door to the file room is locked, and you all see 2 other doors. And I believe you can actually see the one to the north. Yes, you see another door all the way to the north at the end of the hallway.
I missed it, sorry.
I kind of want to try something. I want to
Okay.
pull out my fire axe and see if there's any metal or anything, or even if I have to like knock it against the door. But I just kind of want to like make some noise in the hallway and see if anything shows up.
Wasn't there a
Okay.
crap ton of chittery things in the other hallway?
Right. So I want to know if there's anything that's going to be coming up on us. So I kind of just want
Okay.
to know,
Just
because we're not sneaking, but it's good to like try and make some noise and see if something pops up. Because maybe I didn't hear you like say something, but
It'll
Okay.
hear Cassius walking down the road.
exactly.
Clang, 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 clang.
Ron, give me I'm gonna say perception and survival with the difficulty 1, just to listen in, because this would be like sound based rather than sight.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna use an AP to get an extra die. Cool. Got the AP back. I got 2 successes.
I was about to say, it's like you didn't even need it.
You hear some buzzing coming from around the bend to the north.
Okay.
He does not like bugs.
I'm gonna open the door next to me. I'll point to the north. I hear something, and I'm gonna step into this room next to me.
Okay.
If push comes to shove, I do have nades, still a bit more nades if I need to use them.
Ron, as you step into the room over here, it looks similar to the room that you just came out of, other than the fact that there are 2 tables here. There is a small desk in the southwest corner of this room, and there is one of the tables has been like flipped over, and there's a pile of rubble surrounding it.
Okay, I'll see if there's anything useful in that pile of rubble real quick.
Okay. I think I'm gonna make this interesting. Roll a d4 for me.
Oh, okay.
That's how many ghouls you find.
3.
That'd be good.
Okay. You find 3 pieces of junk that could probably be useful. There's like an old office fan, couple pencils, and then some clipboards that you could probably make some get the screws or something out of. So you add 3 pieces of junk to your inventory.
Oh, cool. All right. I think, Ron, I'm just quickly just shoving things into my bigger pockets. It's all right, you can use that later. It's metal enough. All right.
You shove a whole office fan in your pocket.
He's got cargo pants on.
And then I'll go search the southwest desk.
Going to the southwest. Alrighty.
Well, they're
so
all
while
searching
you're
around. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. I was about to ask, what is everybody else doing?
I was about to annoy Gabriel since we're standing out here all together.
Alrighty.
Trying to get my voice back. Xander's going to look at Gabriel and kind of nudge him in the shoulder as one does. And so you doing all right, boss?
I'm hanging in there, and Gabriel's just kind of leaning up against the wall, and he's got his one arm posed up against Bartholomew to help keep him supported and upright.
Subtle.
I don't get the idea that
while he's doing that, Bartholomew's gonna be trying to cut into that locked door.
Okay. So I'm gonna say, Bartholomew, give me I think we would just go in just a straight buzzsaw attack.
Yeah, that's what I did before.
Okay. Difficulty of 1.
Right.
ooh, this didn't even
Oh
need it.
man.
Okay.
Success of 2.
I'm very concerned about my future roles.
Don't worry, man. I'll soak all the bad rolls.
Not much damage.
2. Okay. It'll take him a second, but he starts cutting away at the hinges, and then he looks kind of analyzes the door, and this door seems to be a lot like more corroded with time. So he stops cutting the hinges and just starts like cutting through the door around the hinges itself.
Does he make a perfect cut out of a Mr. Handy?
He's making a pretty good cut.
I'd be impressed if it was actually circular. That'd be pretty cool.
So while he's doing that, Gabriel and Xander, did you guys have anything, like any other moment, or was that all you guys had to do?
That's what I was going to do.
Yeah, no, Xander is just going to keep an eye out, make sure that the buzzy things stay away.
Okay. So I want to make sure you guys get the time that you want to actually role play.
Yeah, well,
Actually interact with each other.
Carl has no idea what's going on around him. Like, he even heard Ron maybe say something about the buzzing, but he has no, like, short-term memory of that.
You meant Gabriel.
Oh, sorry. Yes, I meant Gabriel.
You're good.
So Cassius, you're going into the room with Ron.
Yep, I'm kind of seeing like a bit. What's the word? Crossed-armed in the opening of the door. Kind of just looking at what he does because I'm not seeing what he sees. It's kind of giving a ear to the other two that I'm sure they're going to do something entertaining soon enough.
Mm-hmm.
The judgment.
Ron, I need you to give me an agility and athletics with a difficulty of 3.
Ooh, fancy. Okay. Agility, athletics. I can absolutely do that. I'm going to use an AP.
If it's a mine, it's not me. Oh wait, dude.
Oh, don't lie.
Okay.
Don't lie.
I'm going to use... No, I'm going to let it happen. Go ahead.
Let's see
What
what
happens?
goes.
I only got 2 successes. That is a failure.
Alrighty.
You can hear the glee in his voice.
I think that might hurt a little bit. Cassius, I need you to give me an agility and athletics with a difficulty of 3 as well.
Oh no! No, it wasn't me! Agility and... Sorry?
And athletics.
Athletics.
With a difficulty of 3.
I'm not even gonna entertain the idea that I'm going to succeed, so I hope to get 2 crits. Nah, only 1 success.
Oh.
You jinxed it.
Okay. So, both of you are going to take 6 physical damage to the torso as Cassius, you walk into this room, and Ron, you go like kind of around this table, heading towards that desk. And as you get closer to this table, it takes you a second because you're thinking about that buzzing down the hall, and then you realize you're also hearing a beep that's getting faster and faster as you trigger a landmine. Out in the hall, Gabriel and Xander, you hear this beeping start, get rapidly fast, and then an explosion.
No. Okay, Ron.
So,
I'm trying really hard not to just die laughing over here because when I was playing Fallout the other day, this exact thing happened to me. So, hooray. I'm glad I didn't go in there. Xander's going to go up to the door and look in and just be like, "Oh, holy shit, are you guys okay?"
I didn't do it. Do not even say it.
there's a lot of dust falling from the ceiling of this room.
Just
I think I'm
Gabriel's
just
going to
trying
call.
pick myself up.
Yes. Sorry, go ahead.
I said, I think I'm just trying to pick myself up.
So Gabriel's going to ask Cassius if he can see Rom.
Yeah. Turns around. There's a shrapnel in his helmet. Yeah, I think we're okay. Ron, do you need a hand?
A little bit.
All right, come in. And I will give try to let him use me as a post, I guess. looking over to where the I think desk was, is it obliterated?
The desk is about as obliterated as it was before.
All right, next time, let's assume every room has a mine in it. Now that we know there's a mine here.
Yeah. Okay. Help me, please.
Yep. You're heavy, man. Here. I know it isn't much. I hand you a purified water. But at least it might give you a boost.
Yeah, I'll drink that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No, don't try.
It's dehydrated.
I was trying to train it myself.
Xander, give me a perception and survival with a difficulty of 2 and a complication range of 19 real quick.
Oof. Okay.
Pause menu.
Yep.
Eat all the food you have in your inventory.
You know what? Screw it. Let's let it ride. He's distracted by the fact that there's a cloud in the room and Cassius wasn't the one to blow up.
But I
Okay.
did blow up.
Well, you did, but it wasn't you that did it.
I also will drink a purified water, which is going to yield me 3 health points.
Can I, while they're drinking their waters, I want to go give them first aid. I don't know if I can do both at the same time, but I'd like to use my first aid kit on them.
There's a reason I'm doing this. It's because you have a limited amount of time you can heal us based on the amount of medicine you have.
Oh, I didn't know how a first aid kit like ran out or did not run out.
No, it's not the first aid kit that runs out. It's you.
I run out?
Yes, you can run out.
I run out of patience?
I'm trying to remember.
Like, I'm just done with you people.
I might be remembering wrong, but I believe you can only repair robots or heal people an amount of time equal to the respective healing ability. Don't remember if it's seen or day though.
I thought it was you yourself can be healed once per scene. So the healer can go around to everyone once per everyone, but they can only be healed.
Everyone can only benefit once per scene from healing.
And I think you did heal me up with the cockroaches, the red roach. So keep your healing for yourself, boy. I want to get healed by yourself another day.
I'll save it for now.
Thank you, though.
Cool.
Grimm, can you have Bartholomew give me a perception and survival with a difficulty of 1 after his reduce?
So I failed and rolled a complication.
It wasn't me this time.
So here's what's gonna happen.
Uh-oh.
Oh no! And let's assume there's a mine everywhere. I'm getting out of there. Boom.
Gets through that door. You hear a very loud beep.
I'm gonna start twitching every time you hear any sort of beeping noise now.
Xander, what is your defense?
Oh no, my defense is 1.
1? Okay.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a hit.
That's very rude, Gengar.
And 1 more. It's gonna be 4. Grimm, what is Bartholomew's defense?
It's a 1.
It's a 1 as well?
Yes.
Same roll. Okay. Xander, you're kind of just like looking into this room, seeing what's going on. Your ears are kind of ringing a little bit. Bartholomew's it like shocks him almost, so he has to like take a second to adjust his optics. You, Gabriel, as you turn and start to walk out of this room, you see two blood bugs. That was the sound. That was the source of that buzzing. One driving its long. I'm gonna say this wrong. Proboscis. Proboscis. Into where did that hit? Into the back of Xander. Xander, you're gonna take 4 physical damage to your torso.
I want to eat that.
And the second one kind of like smashes into Bartholomew. He is going to take 3 physical damage to his main body.
That's not with, oh my gosh, not including my physical defense, right?
No. So this is before your damage resistance.
Okay, so he takes 1 point of damage. Bartholomew does.
Okay.
I'm going to preemptively get my combat encounter tracker out.
And Xander, so you're going to take... You're going to take 2 to your health. Because you only have a DR of 2. All right.
Also getting my combat tracker up and wasn't paying attention.
You're good. You all see as presumably Xander kind of like yells out
Oh yeah.
as this thing just bites into him. I need everybody to roll initiative for me.
I have done it already. Oh shit! I am not last. Sorry, Gabriel. How the hell did you roll 1?
That is rude.
Oh my god.
Boy, let's look at the dice.
He is on the ball today.
That's because you only rolled 1 effect. So that means you've rolled on 8 dice, 7 6s. Go buy a damn lottery ticket, man.
Well, no, now he can't because he just used up all his luck for that.
Yeah.
So in order, Ron has run a 14, Cassius has run an 8, Xander has also rolled an 8, and Gabriel has rolled a 1. And the combat music suddenly stopped for some reason.
Sorry, I paused the wrong music. Okay. Gabriel with a 1. Oh my god.
He is ready and raring to go.
Can somebody please?
Gabriel, you're still feeling pretty weak from the IV of, I think Radaway is just like iodine or something. I know it's some not pleasant stuff.
Gabriel's thinking to himself, he'll just take the radiation poisoning next time.
You're kind of like sluggish a little bit as you watch one of the blood bugs just kind of like bite into Xander, and he like tries to swat it, and you're just like, oh wait, hold on, there's things coming.
Xander's just like, "Ah, get it off of me.
Roll the blood bugs. Not super terrible. At the start, Ron, can you roll me a 1d20 minus 2?
I'm sorry, I have to say it. I've googled it. The odds of rolling it's not 6s you rolled, it's 5. Sorry, but you still rolled 7 5s, and it's a 1 chance of 279,536.
Okay.
Sorry.
He just doesn't want to deal with our nonsense.
So that is going to be Ron that is in charge right here.
It is a run. I'm going to, if they'll let me pass, if they're able to, I would like to take the sprint action.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say you can move through allies.
Okay.
And he runs away.
Step over people.
5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna. Ooh. Am I able to try to push past the blood bugs?
I would say it'd be difficult terrain.
Okay.
So double movement.
Cool.
Which you would have 60 feet if you're taking the sprint action.
20 feet to get out here to Gabriel. So then I have 40 left, so I could move 20 feet. if it's that.
And Ron disappears into the darkness.
Yep. Sorry. It would take 10 from just getting past them, and then I got regular movement after that, I think. I'll figure out how to actually move on Foundry later. But yes, I'm going to sprint and hopefully try to take some attention away. And that is where I'm going to end my turn as I get an increased defense from my moving target perk.
Oh,
Okay. And close that.
that's good.
I believe I have that as an effect. I think
Ooh.
I do not. I'll have to program that later.
Cool. I like it.
All right, Cassius, it's now your turn.
All right. I will be taking the minor move action to go 5, 10, 15, 25. Yeah, I think that'll work. If I go, whoops, sorry. Yeah, that's my bad. Sorry.
Smash into a door.
Yeah. Because I wasn't ready, I'm going to use an AP to get another minor action to draw my third one, which is my two-handed claymore, wooden claymore. And major action attack this guy, which is if I
Just remember that is on Xander right now.
Oh,
And it is a difficulty of 2.
Oh shit. Well, Xander, prepare to dodge.
Oh god.
I will be taking an AP again for that, just so I can hit better. Success of 0. I have no successes, but hey, no complication. And that's my turn.
Xander, you see us run. You see him like think about it, and then he just runs away to the north into the darkness. And then you see Cassius push kind of past you guys to the other side of the blood bug, and he goes to like swing at it, and just like misses. It is going to be the blood bug's turn, and I think they have like an ability.
No.
That's kind of bad as well.
Can't they spew back the blood they took? Something like that?
Oh, taking poison damage over there?
Oh no.
It's like, no, give that back.
Wait, have we ever dealt with poison damage before?
Not
You
yet.
guys had rat scorpions outside. That could have.
You mean the rat
I could have
puppies?
done something.
No, the rat scorpions, if they weren't tame, they would have had poison, I think.
Yeah. They would definitely do, yeah. But the rat puppies.
Xander is going to like kind of yell at Cassius though, and be like, "Man, can you even fucking hit anything with that sword?"
I'm sure I was out trying. Stop moving around.
It's a fucking mosquito. Get it off.
Cassius, what is your defense?
1.
1?
Yes.
Okay. I'm actually rolling really good tonight.
No.
And then really bad at the same time.
Yay.
Cassius, that is going to be 1 physical damage to your left arm.
It doesn't affect me
As
because
the-
of my armor.
The blood bug lets go of Xander and goes to like bite into you and doesn't realize that you're made out of metal.
See, I've done
And
it.
then-
I've done it, Xander. It moves off to you then.
I'm going to roll to see. I think it's actually going to...
Oh my god, could you imagine if the one kid like still watching over us and he's just seeing us having trouble with those bugs?
Right.
Xander, it is now your turn.
This is making me so itchy. I'm allergic to mosquitoes in real life.
You're allergic to them?
I am
You are
allergic
not
to them. They
the
give me
only one.
welts like bees.
My god!
There is one thing that I'm allergic to, and it is mosquito bites.
It sucks. it hurts when they bite as well. It's just
Oh yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna smash this guy here with my tire iron.
Alrighty.
Hopefully.
Difficulty is 2. Because they are little and they are fast, and that is a crit. For 2 successes.
Fuck that bug! Fuck that bug!
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll damage. And that
Bonk.
is to the
Hey.
Oh, 5. Alright. And you're going to the one beside Cassius or the one in front
The
of
one
Bartholomew?
The one that's in front of Bartholomew.
Okay. I think they actually have this too. The sling button equipped. Okay. So that is gonna actually be not cool. Foundry, let me close my sheets so I can see stuff.
No, you're not allowed.
Who's dead? Alrighty. Xander, would you like to describe how you kill this blood bug?
I sure would. So Xander's going to do probably what looks like a really good baseball swing and smash this thing out of the air as hard as he physically can, preferably into the wall across from it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, don't stir it! I want to eat it!
It's already trying to eat him.
There's like
Oh,
bug guts on the floor and on the wall now. Gabriel, you are up.
You're gonna see Gabriel kind of just stumble out into the hallway, like seeming like he can barely stand up. He's gonna reach his hand in his pocket and he's gonna pull out a stone and he's gonna throw it at the other bug.
I have
Okay.
concerns.
You doing the handy rock attack?
I'm doing the handy rock attack.
Alrighty, this can be a difficulty of 2.
Okay. Well, 1 success. So he just comes out there and chucks this rock and he misses. Because he comes out there, he tells Bartholomew, torch this fucker. And while Bartholomew is still buzzsawing the door with one arm, he's going to aim his flamer over at it, and I'll use an AP for that. And he's going to try. Yep. And he's going to try and torch the bug.
Difficulty of 2.
Complication, but
1 success and 1 complication. So again, a failure.
Set me on fire.
Bartholomew casts heat metal.
no, not in metal, no.
The fact that I'm even getting any successes on these 5s.
Oh
It's
my
ridiculous.
god, the target number is 5.
I am not built for combat whatsoever. Nobody is in my group.
Wait, weren't flamers supposed to have blasts?
No, it's persistent.
No.
Oh, I'm thinking about the heavy
Yeah.
flamers. Alright.
I think the flamer has burst because it spreads to other things.
Right now, for me, it only just says it's persistent.
No. I'm talking about the heavy weapon ones that you don't have the heavy weapon. I think,
No.
even though it should use the heavy weapon skill. I'm not sure.
Yeah, so the actual flamer weapon has burst, persistent, and spread. The Mr. Handy version does not.
Oh. Oh well. That's why I was confused. Sorry about that.
I'm very worried about this complication, Gengar.
Me too.
Let's see. No, I think I'm gonna stock up some AP for a later time.
Well, see, that worries me more.
I'm actually not gonna take the AP, and I'm gonna do this instead. Gabriel, as you throw this rock at this blood bug, and it kind of like just bounces off the wall and misses, Bartholomew spins his body to like fire at it with its flamer, and then it dawns on you, you forgot to change the fuel tank for his flamer, as it just kind of like spits out a little bit. The flamer now has 1 mark of wear and tear.
Oh my! Everything I own is wear and tear now.
Everything you have is wear and tear.
Everything I have has got wear and tear, except my handy rock. That's all I got left.
I'll repair it when we're done here.
I can actually repair it too. I just don't know what that involves yet.
Well, I mean, we do have a handy repair kit.
It's I'll show you later when we are at it.
Gotcha.
So, Ron, you are up next.
I'm going to take the minor action to try and open this door next to me. It is open. And then
Yeah,
I'll,
open.
Bye, Ron.
I'll take the... I'm actually going to take the defend major action. So I can do an agility and athletics with a difficulty of 2, because that's my defense.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do that. Son of a bitch.
Oh my god.
I do not succeed. I
It's
get
gonna be a good night.
Yeah. That happens.
Okay.
Beep, 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 beep.
I need to roll to see what this is.
Oh boy.
And 5
Man,
goals.
if this was 5th edition, you guys would be doing great. Oh my god. Okay. So Ron, as you open this door, you see, and we'll reveal them, 2 figures kind of like munching on half of a rad roach. Open doors. And you don't
I don't.
see because they're
I
not
have-
light.
I'm not a light. I have night person, but that's only for difficulty for darkness, so I don't know if that actually lets me notice anything in there.
Okay. I'm gonna say that you can hear it because
Okay.
they are going to immediately react to the door being open. You hear the sound of 2 feral ghouls rise up and begin to do that growling hiss, and they will join at the end of this round.
Okay, I'm going to use all of our AP. I'm going to use 1 AP. You can use an extra major action and extra minor, yes or not both.
Yes.
Yeah?
Mm.
Oh,
Okay, so 1 AP for the minor and then 2 AP for the major.
oh,
I
I,
just
you
wanted
can
to make
take
sure that you were allowed to do both.
I always thought it
Yes.
was one or the other. My bad.
You're allowed to take an additional minor and an additional major. You just have to
Gotcha.
spend the AP for it.
Okay. Then I'm going to use 1 AP to shut the door as I shut goals. And then I'm going to use 2 AP to sprint past my allies. I'm going to kind of like push against them as I sprint through.
Okay, jumps over all 3.
Honestly, yes. As I shut the door real quick, I shout ghouls. I look at you guys. I start to run. I put one foot up against the wall. As I boost myself and like launch over you, and increase my defense to 3 with moving target.
Mhm.
The blue all just jumped over us. It was nothing.
And that is going to be my turn.
Alrighty. Cassius, Ron just flew by you yelling something about ghouls. And he had a blood bug in front of you.
Shit. Can you guys deal with the goals? I'll finish this guy, one guy off. I was gonna take an AP, but we don't. If I can hit him, I cannot.
No.
That was my major action, and if I take a minor aim, it's too late anyways. You know what? You guys deal with that one guy. Minor action move right here. I'll try to raise the doors so they can't just burst out of it. But it's more of a flavor thing. And it was my turn.
Gabriel's gonna sigh at you because he was gonna tell you he can handle the ghouls, not to block the door. But he didn't think you'd run away from the enemy like a little bitch.
Hey, don't let that run like that.
Xander is going to point at Cassius though and be like, "Seriously, can you not hit anything with the sword?
I'm
Why do you have
trying.
it?"
Cause I hit big things, not little things. I'm trying. Are you?
I haven't seen you hit anything yet.
Well, you're blind. I've hit red roaches before. Shit.
This blood bug is gonna go after the moving target. Cassius, what is your defense?
1.
1?
Yes, sir.
You deserve this.
I do. You know, I have a grenade.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be.
Please don't use grenade.
It's hilarious, though.
This Cassius, what is your health at?
Full. I'm at 15.
15? Okay, because this is gonna hurt.
Oh shit.
He got 3 successes on his attack,
Oh.
so I'm gonna spend a couple of AP to add some damage to this.
Yeah, that makes sense. Sorry, I'm the tank. I'm supposed to be taking the hits. But that's gonna break something, I'm pretty sure.
That is gonna be
Happy
8 physical to the torso.
Oh. That's 7, so I'm getting an injury. And 15 minus 7 is 8. Alright. Oh, I'm halfway there. Whoa!
You all watch as Cassius begins to run towards the door, and as he goes to like brace himself against it, this blood bug, seeing a moving target, immediately gets the thought of, oh, moving target, he's got blood. And just, you watch his proboscis go through the back, through the metal armor, and like into the spine of Cassius. And Cassius, it fucking hurts.
Oh god.
That sucks.
Who fucking iron tipped the thing?
Xander, it is now your turn.
I do not like these things. They are very unpleasant.
So tell me
Kill the
DM.
next one because you're apparently the only one in our group that can kill anything.
I have a question, DM.
Hell.
For precision purposes, did destroy my spine or my rib?
It is in your back. So it's kind of like, think like middle of the spine, but just like a couple inches to like the left.
Oh.
You swear it like almost pierced a lung.
It just goes straight through him. I'm going to try and hit this thing with the tire iron again, hopefully not hit Cassius.
Alrighty, go ahead.
I'm going to actually use a luck point and re-roll that 16.
Okay.
You can't. You can't make this
Don't
shit
make
up.
this up, bro.
See, Ron, this is what happens when you run away.
For listener and viewers, he rerolled a failure into a complication. Hell yeah.
On the other hand, you get to see that Xander's actually pretty good at baseball swings.
Yeah. Please don't break my back.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm sure
Wear
it's
and
fine.
tear, you know?
Wear and tear, he says.
Xander,
Mm-hmm.
I need you to go ahead and roll damage for your tire iron.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hey!
Okay.
There we go.
I was able to pull it back at the last second and be like, oh shit.
Oh, fuck! Look! It's
I think that
certainly
kind
like
of
a bitch, can you not?
leans against you.
This is some fucking Looney Tune shit.
Dude. Gabriel, you see just absolute fucking chaos in front of you.
Yeah, he knows.
You know,
Just to
You set
reiterate,
fire. First aid.
Just to reiterate, because I healed Cassius earlier, I can't heal him again, correct?
This would be a new scene.
Okay, so
Okay.
you would be able to heal.
Yeah, so each time you guys go to combat and get out of combat is a new scene. And then as you guys like travel places.
I kind of like the mental image of Gabriel just picking the damn thing and remove it from the back.
And I will clarify, while in combat, you are not limited to your first aid checks. Because you're taking like you're taking your turn to do that.
Oh.
That is just outside of combat, and that is just to keep from spamming first aid outside to completely heal.
Oh, I gotcha. So I'm going to use my minor action to move up next to Cassius, and I'm going to use my major action to stick him with a stim pack.
Oh.
And with my medic, I get to add... Oh, no, that's my... So I can re-roll a d20 when using the first aid action.
Yep.
I thought I had something that allowed me to actually heal more. Maybe I didn't get there yet.
It's the first aid kit, I think, and there's something else. I think it's like the deluxe one.
So the first aid kit, whenever you take the first aid action, it heals an additional 2.
Okay. Well, I'll just stick him with the stim pack for now.
Okay. So you have the option of treating an injury or letting him recover 4 HP.
Right. He's got a stinking injury, doesn't he?
He has 2 of them.
Let me attempt to treat one of his injuries.
Okay. So he has an injury on his right arm that's been treated, and he is currently bleeding out from his torso.
Yeah. So we'll do
you
the
can use
torso.
the impact to automatically stop the bleeding out, or you can use the stim pack to just give him 4 hit points, but he'll still be bleeding out. Or you can take the first aid action to make an intelligence and medicine check with a difficulty of 2, and then he'll recover HP equal to your medicine plus 2. And you can use the stim pack as part of that action to treat his injury as well.
Why is the difficulty always so high?
God, I'm always getting beat up.
I know. Okay, now I'm just going to use the stim pack to treat his injury, to stop the bleeding.
Dang.
I don't want a chance rolling for a difficulty of 2.
Oh no, my
I don't have a lot of faith in it right now.
my pit boy guy looks so fucked.
Oh, I think I used it on myself.
I wasn't expecting to get so many thumbnail notes in the first half hour.
So it's alright, just don't heal yourself. I've used it to heal the torso. Though you have to give me the Simpex sickness. There it is.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I think that's similar to the Radaway. For the next hour, you feel nauseous and dehydrated.
Oh god! I feel like I'm gonna pass out.
So I need to roll for these guys' initiative at the end of the round. Okay.
Yeah, Gabriel.
Not bad. Ron, it is now your turn.
Okay. I'm going to minor action move up 30 feet. And as I get into range of the blood bug, if it starts trying to go for anyone else, I kind of want to like start swinging my hands in front of it and try and take its attention with whatever test that could be.
Okay.
I'm just trying to body block.
If it goes to attack, you want to take the hit.
I want it to try to hit me. I still want to dodge, but I want it to go for me. I want to take its attention.
Okay. Guess we'll see what happens.
Okay. I don't
It's
know
gonna
if I
be a
can do
well-fed
charisma or... Cool. That would be my turn then.
Oh no! I like the mental image of the ghoul just opening the door. Hey, that's my apartment! Get the fuck out of here!
Cassius, I need you to give me an agility and I'm gonna say athletics with a difficulty of 1.
Can I say
The
pretty please
limbo
and
has let you go.
can I say please? Can it be strength instead? Can I bat my eyes at you or something? Oh! Crit! Crit! With the target number 7, I had 2 successes thanks to my crit, but I still use my agility, which sucks ass.
Okay. So you do dodge out of the way as this ghoul just comes flying through the door. He kind of like tears the door off the hinges. That is going to be his turn.
I hate that. I hate that image.
And there's no longer a door there.
We get an AP from that. I put it on the
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
I would like to use a luck point to
Go ahead.
go above Cassius.
Alrighty. Gabriel, go ahead.
So Gabriel's gonna move into the room. Maybe it's not letting me.
Yes,
I'm trying
that's
to-
There's
true.
another ghoul in there, just as a
There
reminder.
it is. I know. So when I walk in, and sorry, minor action to move in front of Cassius, or to go. Sorry, I used a luck point to go in front of Cassius, and I'm using my minor action to move into the room. When I see the ghoul, I'm going to tell him, try to convince the ghoul to continue eating, and we mean no harm to them, and we're just going to move on from this room, and just to let us pass.
Okay. The one that's in the room still?
Yes. And I'm
All right.
keying into Adam's grace.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait,
They
what?
are currently glowing.
Right, if you're...
So while I have at least 3 radiation points, feral ghouls will sometimes view me as an ally, helping fight your battles or allowing you safe passage as one of their own.
What? That's so cool!
Yes, that is the second part of Gabriel's perk.
Yeah.
That's very useful.
So I'm gonna say, give me a charisma and speech with a difficulty of 1,
Beach.
because this ghoul has not seen you be hostile, so it is not gonna be a difficulty check.
So I rolled 2 successes, so we got an AP back.
So you're up to 2 AP. Yeah, this ghoul is gonna just fuck right off as you go in. Tell him to just go back to eating, and Cassius, you watch as the ghoul inside, like, kind of turns his head to Gabriel, and then just crouches back down on the ground and starts eating the rest of that rad roach.
I'm
The
going to use
wrong of that group.
I'm going to use the rest of my minor action move to move back out into the hallway where I was before. And I don't know if I could close the door on my way.
There's no doors.
Oh, that's
There's
right.
no
Halo
door.
busted through the door. You are correct.
That's also
I'm-
another minor action.
Okay, that I wasn't sure. All right, and I'm just gonna leave Bartholomew to continue trying to get into that locked door, so that'll end my turn.
At the end of your turn, can I open
Yes.
it? I can. You watch as Bartholomew finishes cutting that door. So Cassius, it is now your turn.
I will, like, cough some blood off, because that was really too close to my lungs.
Mhm.
You guys take the bug. I'll take this one. And I'll turn around and try to claymore this guy. I'm gonna use an AP on that because I'm tired of always missing.
Miss. Oh,
Oh, I should have hit the bug. Does a 2 hit the ghoul? Oh, sorry, I
A
forgot.
2 does hit the ghoul.
I forgot to change the target.
That's
Sorry.
a difficulty 1, so you guys get an AP from that.
Yes, sir. Which I'm going to promptly use because I'm a dickhead to get more dices out of it. I'm gonna use a 2 AP because I can do that.
Hell yeah.
For 7 to the right arm.
Yes, sir. I'll try to break his arm. Like I take a side sweep, trying to break his arm with a damn claymore.
The arm right. Yeah. You swing with your claymore, and you just completely obliterate this ghoul's right arm. It seemed like there wasn't much holding it left, and the little bit it had is just gone now.
Alright, give me just a second.
It is still standing and alive, just barely.
Minor action. Is there something special I can do with the minor action? That, no, I don't think so. Alright, that's my turn. I'm not moving from there anyways. Because I'm stubborn. And that's my turn.
But you hit something.
I did! I did! I'm gonna go celebrate. I'm a celebrate now. No, not yet.
Oh wait, you had
Okay.
Ron. Okay, yeah, it's gonna go for you, Ron, as you want to like sit there and kind of get in its way. What is your current defense? Like 7 or some shit?
2. 2. All right.
2. That is gonna be 1 success. So it is gonna fail, and then it is gonna move over here as it kind of does like a drive-by.
I see how it is. Fails on Ron.
Xander, you are up now.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna keep on doing what I've been doing great and hit something with the tire iron.
Alrighty.
Hey! 3 successes.
There we go.
You needed 2, so you generate 1 AP.
Sweet. And then damage. And 5 damage. You just see this tire iron like whip past your face.
Ooh.
We're dead.
And I think that'll be my turn.
And Gabriel, you've already acted this turn. Alright, top of the round, Ron, you are up.
All right, let's take a
Both the
guess.
blood bugs are dead.
Let's take a guess at what I'm gonna do. I'm going to take the sprint action.
Okay.
Rush past my friends, 20 feet. Do I see anything in this hallway so far?
Down this hallway.
Or down this hallway, yeah.
Okay. Give me a perception and survival with a difficulty of 1, which I believe reduces it to 0 because it is dark.
Yes. With
Okay.
one night person. That's 1 success. We get an AP.
You kind of take a moment to ignore the ghoul that's now like scrambling and looking at its arm. And you do hear some footsteps going from like here
Mhm.
back.
Okay.
You can like barely make out another where the hallway kind of cuts to the left here. But you hear some footsteps going down there.
And then I'm gonna rush up to this door, and if I can use like a minor action, I do kind of want to just put my body up against the door, just in case anything would like burst out. I'm not opening any doors right now.
Okay.
Leroy Jenkins!
You kind of just brace up against the door, just standing there.
Perfect. That will be my turn.
Ready. I need to roll. Oh, perfect. Okay. Gabriel, you watch as this ghoul turns and looks towards you and just kneels down in front of you.
What?
Kind of like in that crouching, like feral stance. Cassius, you are up.
Since I seen him talk to a ghoul, I look at Gabriel for like a quick guidance there.
And Gabriel's gonna give you the like hands across the neck, like take his head. Fingers across the neck.
I'll bring up my third one, then take the aim minor action, and bring it down on his skull.
This is going to be a difficulty 0
Oh,
because he is not like trying to defend himself.
oh, well then, does the 4 kills?
That's 2.
All right,
yeah.
I'll take those
Unless
2
you're
AP.
using- Yeah.
Yeah.
Or did Cassius use any AP with that?
I didn't.
Okay, cool.
This time
So you
around,
guys are at 4 AP. Yeah, this ghoul is dead.
I gotta
And
break
we're
his
just
skull.
gonna end combat.
How in the hell did ghouls get into this and still eating and didn't get out of... Let me take a breath. I'll move away from the door because I don't want to get snatched.
What the fuck is that armor made out of? Like paper mache or something? What the fuck?
Look, it's been into the sea. All right, but it might have weakened it a bit. I don't.
Guys, we're still not alone. There's someone here.
All right. You know what? Bend down and just pick up the 2 like bug's corpse and put it like try to like get them onto my belt. I need them for later. I really like the eat their meat. That's like something the first thing I discovered when I was stuck on an island before. Sorry. Breathes in, breathes out. Take his time. Yeah, I just want to get the corpse for later for butcher.
Yeah, you have 2 blood bug corpses. If you want to make note of that,
Yeah, no, thank you. Just
you haven't harvested them yet.
yeah.
Gabriel's going to go up past the zombie into the hallway with Ron. And did I say the wrong name?
No, I was trying to say to write down blood bug, but I kept freaking blug.
Nude bug.
And,
corpses.
I'm going to move my character back for a second because then I lose Bartholomew. I'm going to have him go into the room that I just unlocked. Or that he unlocked.
As he goes in, Bartholomew sees there's a bunch of like old filing cabinets and things like that. A lot of them look like some of them's been torched. It looks like a lot of the stuff is not probably going to be legible. But if you spend some time in here, you might be able to find some like old records or things like that.
I'll have him. He's going to search the room for a little bit.
Okay. So Bartholomew is searching the room.
Yeah. He'll check stuff, see if he can find anything important.
So how big is the hole in Xander's jacket right now?
It's a couple little holes from where it like pierced through.
Fun times.
I'm going to say Bartholomew's still in there, but every time I switch between characters and they're actually out of light from each other, I lose my other character.
You can do something about that. You can drag as if you were like on your desktop, and you can drag and select both of them, but you won't be able to move them. You'll be only able to move both of them at the same time.
I just got it to work. Okay, so I can put him back in the room.
Yeah,
I see what you're saying.
and then you can just drag over.
One thing you can also try, since you have, if you have one of them selected, like if you have Bartholomew selected, and it'll only show you what Bartholomew sees. With you having ownership of both Gabriel and Bartholomew's tokens, if you like click off just anywhere on the screen off of Bartholomew, it should deselect him, so then you should be able to see both.
Yeah, I just got that to work, and I can see both of them now.
Because what it does is, because you technically have two tokens, so you're seeing the vision of both. But when you have one selected, it only shows you that vision.
Right, so it makes sense. Now that I understand it, how to work it, it'll be easier now.
Mm-hmm.
We learned so many fun things during our games.
I know.
Oh, yeah. Do you guys want to spend time to check the ghoul or just leave him to his devices?
Check the
The
ghoul.
dead one.
They usually have junk on them. I know I still need to
Okay.
take back my take some breath because I'm still out of it.
Yeah. You should step back, and Xander will go in.
I won't go inside there because there's a ghoul. The ghoul is still alive there. I'm looting the one that's on the ground.
Oh, I thought you were.
Yeah, leave him to
Ignore me.
feast. He'll ignore us.
I thought you were just going to be like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take care of this ghoul over here. It's like,
Oh,
stop.
Xander.
You know what? Thank you. Oh, you know what? I'll just drink some water actually.
Xander, give me an intelligence and survival with a difficulty of 1, because this would be
Ooh,
something that you would potentially know.
That's what I was thinking.
One success.
Yep.
So you are a ghoul.
I sure am.
Yes. Feral ghouls can't differentiate a ghoul from a feral ghoul. So you've noticed in your travels, as long as you're not like being actively hostile, ferals tend to pay you no mind. They almost view you as like another feral ghoul. So they're just like, all right, whatever.
Rude. So that's actually kind of one of the reasons why when I thought Cassius was going in, I was be like, no, wait, let me go in, because then they won't just sprint up and try and eat them.
I was thinking the same thing, but for slightly different reason.
What was your reason?
Because they just bow down before me.
Wait, am I
They
handling
just know you're a
myself?
future ghoul.
Yeah, pretty much. I know I'm a future ghoul.
I love that interpretation though.
That is actually really awesome.
Alright. Did you find anything of value in there? Damn, what did you put in that stim pack, man? I feel... I whipped the shit out of me, man.
I want to ask Ron if what the shuffling of the feet sounded like. Like, were they normal? They sound like the dragging of ghouls.
They ran away.
They
I
ran
just saw
away.
I saw their feet go around the corner.
Maybe it was another fucking big blue super mutant then.
I'm gonna ask him if I can have a look in the door.
Yeah, I'll step to the side. I'm just gonna keep my eye on the corner.
Ron was running away.
Oh, I
Oh,
know.
it's not.
I know.
Wait, I thought it wasn't. Wait. Oh, it was down
didn't
the
try to-
hall.
I didn't try to open it.
Oh,
It was someone
Oh.
around the corner. I saw someone's like feet rushing away.
It was over this way, towards this other
Oh.
hall, running north is where the footsteps were. Ron just kind of braced himself in front of this door, but he never checked to see if it was locked or anything.
That dude probably saw all the nonsense going on down here and was like, I'm out of here.
maybe it's the kid we don't know about. Oh no, we do know because he's told us. Maybe
Yeah.
it's the kid. I'm gonna say it to him.
Yeah. Okay.
Another locked door. I'm gonna try and lockpick it. Like, I have no lockpicking devices, but I'm just gonna
Yeah.
go
So
for it.
Do your best.
It's kind of weird in the system because rules as written, you do not have to have any actual bobby pins. They just lower the difficulty of the tests if you have them, which is kind of weird because you can just like magically lockpick.
It's like, what are you using? Your fingers?
Like, it's hard to explain, I believe, but I do think it makes us not going around. Do you have lockpicks? Do I find lockpicks? So like, I get like the lockpick we can buy is like a more special tool, I guess. It should have been tools, not a lockpick.
Right.
Not a bobby pin. Sorry, it should have been a lockpick, not a bobby pin.
So that is going to be an agility and lockpick, which I think might be the first time we've ever actually done a lockpick
It is.
test.
I think Kara's done it before, but that's another game, yeah.
In this game, yes, the first time.
Yeah, in this game, this is the first lockpick. So yes, agility and lockpick, it is a difficulty of 1.
Oh, come on. Gotta get a 4 or lower. I got it!
Yes!
Hooray!
I did not think I was gonna get that.
I am a Tom incarnate.
Easily enough, you kind of just like pop open the lock.
Here, you know what? Grimm, take that and turn, please. Oh, wait, you glow, right? Fuck off.
I do glow, yeah.
He's a glowy boy.
Our little lightning bug friend.
Oh, he's a lightning
Gabriel,
bug.
As you, sorry, as you enter this room, you see a lot of like light blue, like kind of teal, like walls. A bunch of like tile on the floor, and then you see what looks to be some lockers kind of like along the walls of this room. You get the sense that this is probably like a shower room of some sort.
I'll go check the lockers.
Okay.
I don't see any landmines on the floor, do I?
Give me a perception and survival with a difficulty of 2.
Oh, I'm gonna fail this so bad. Perception and survival with a difficulty of 2. No successes.
There is
No landmines.
Looks good.
Looks
You just
clean to
rolled
me.
2 15s.
Oh no,
I know.
DM, please. Put some mine for the Grimm's curse, please
Oh, this
do.
is a big. I didn't realize this was such a big room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a pretty decent size.
My vision's not great.
As you kind of like walk around the room, you get like this weird odor, but you're not sure if that's just like potential like mildew from this room just being locked up for so long, or if it's just like dust or something. But there's a weird odor in this room.
Yeah, we're gonna walk out of here with like the Black Plague or something.
I know this is a warning, and I know I should turn back. But what I know and what I do are 2 different things. So I'm going to move forward in this room.
Gabriel's like, continue, yeah.
What's the meme? It looks like a pretty serious sign, but I can't read, so it can't stop me. Something like
I don't want to quite go that far. Where were the lockers in this room? Because you said I could see them when I first came in.
Yeah. So you see some lockers like here,
Okay.
kind of like beside where you were.
All right.
There's some over in this corner. And
Well,
then
that's all I want to check then. I don't want to go farther into the room. I just want to check these lockers by the door.
Okay. Give me a perception and survival with a difficulty of 2.
God, it's going to be so bad. Once again. Oh, critical success.
Ooh.
Got it.
Critical success.
See, you gotta believe in yourself. You can do
I
this.
do.
He doesn't believe in himself, but in Adam.
These are lockers, so I need to get the right table.
So while that's happening, Xander's actually gonna kind of like lightly punch Ron in the side in a very friendly fashion. You know, the kind of thing that like you just slug him in the side. It's like, hey.
Mhm.
And he's gonna kind of pause and not quite look at Ron, but get kind of almost looks nervous, and he's gonna get my ghoul voice back on. Yeah, so I was thinking about what Cassius was talking about earlier, and I figure maybe y'all thought I was being rude or something. And I haven't actually been around people for quite some time, so I got kind of rusty talking to folks. But I don't actually care that you're crazy. I mean, I grew up with crazy guys. Most of them are batshit. He's trying, okay? He's trying.
I'm gonna try to open the door behind me.
like standing with your back to it and you got your hand back there turning the knob.
Yep. Just kind of
Like, oh god, he's trying to relate to me. Let me out.
So you open the door,
okay.
Gabriel. So we don't forget, you find 2 sets of military fatigues.
Oh, nice. Military fatigues.
Ron, as you kind of open the door behind you, you take a look inside, and it is dark.
Yep.
Give me a perception and survival with a difficulty of 3.
Gotcha. After my turn?
Before,
Okay.
so it'd be difficulty 2.
Difficulty 2. I'm going to use an AP.
Ooh.
Oh, I got a crit. Got the 2 successes.
Oh,
I
two
just got
19s. Could have been
And-
20s.
oh. Could have been bad.
So
As Xander's saying that to me, and I'm like opening up the door, like behind my back,
I'm just like, okay, thank you.
and quickly just opening it and trying to look, see what's in there, escape this conversation. It started out well, and then it just immediately went, I don't give a shit that you're crazy. I know crazy people. I was crazy once.
Hey, he said that he grew up with crazy people, so
Mhm.
come on. He's trying, okay?
the true introvert gameplay, trying to run away from a conversation.
So, Ron, as you like take a second to focus into the darkness of this room, you see a box with, it's like a white and blue box, and on the side of it is a picture of a Mr. Handy.
Ooh. I'll try to. Oh boy, go into the darkness. I'll try to open up the box, or like try to pick up the box first, see if there's anything in it, and then I'll try to open it up if it seems like there's any weight.
A little kid.
As you pick it up, there's like a little bit of weight to it, but not like as much as there should be if there was a Mr. Handy in there.
Right. Okay. Then I'll try to search the box.
Okay.
Hey,
You
Ron, do you need light?
Yes, please.
Alright, give me a minute.
Cassius slides across the wall.
Just
Trying not to vomit is the thing.
Mhm. And with that light, you're able to see inside the box is like a little canister of Mr. Handy fuel.
Ooh.
And you can, it looks like it's about half full, so you can add that, make note of that in your inventory if you want to hold on to that.
Is that
I will
like...
actually.
Go
I
ahead.
will toss that to Cassius.
Okay. Is that considered junk?
This is kind of like a miscellaneous item. It's not junk, but
Alright.
it's something that you can like get caps for.
Oh, nice. Alright. Can you... You know what? It's my bad.
Yeah, it's more of a not really a useful item for anything,
Yeah.
but it's worth some money to somebody.
Like the, what's his name? The, medicine crates that we found earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Remind me, is it fuel or oil?
It's Mr. Handy fuel,
Fuel,
and
alright.
it's about half a container.
Alright, I'll write one else then. There you go.
Ron, you see in this room now with the light, a Mr. Handy unit laying in the corner.
Oh, Cassius, go get Gabriel.
And
Gabriel, come here!
I'm gonna step out of the closet.
Oh wait, let me back off for the purposes of committee.
I got back just in time.
Gabriel,
So
come here!
when you call me, you're gonna hear quite a bit of like ruckus going on in there. But when I come out while being poisoned a little bit, I'm gonna be kind of strutting, and I'm gonna have these military fatigues on underneath my armor, and I'm gonna be feeling good about myself.
You
Mr.
changed?
Fancy over here.
Yeah, I did. I put the fatigues on. Yeah, I like this way better than what I was wearing.
Oh, I guess it suits you. It's green, right?
Yes,
Oh,
goes with the glow.
It goes with the glow.
He's got to match the aesthetic, you know. He's got to look right.
Literal glow up there.
What are you hollering about?
Oh, there's a thing in there. Ron, what was it?
Robot.
You'll see Gabriel's eyes get big, and he kind of just like runs into the room quickly.
Oh, look at Xander and run. Did you guys see his robot? It's been a while, hasn't it?
That's been kind of a minute, huh?
Meanwhile, in the file room, roll a perception and survival with a difficulty of 2, just to see what you can gather from this
And survive.
file room.
No successes. I gotta get him survival.
He's just in there
skills.
sulking.
Pretty much.
Am I invisible to them? Am I just a tool to them? Am I just a Mr. Andy to them? Oh, wait.
As we cut to Bartholomew, he like picks up a file. It's like one of the manila folders that says important, do not destroy, and just torches it with his flamer like, this still works somewhat.
He's just checking.
Well, with no
will-
luck for. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, he'll rejoin the party. He does find some stuff. He's able to get D6. Not bad. 5 really nice pencils.
Oh, wait, I'll take that.
So you can add 5 junk to your inventory.
I'll take
Alright.
that. Hey, that's graphite. I like graphite.
Yeah. They
Wait.
even look like they have this place's name of business engraved on them, but
What?
it's just so wore out that you can't even make out what it says.
Wait, if I remember correctly, in the games, it's not fucking graphite, it's lead.
It is lead.
It is lead. You're right. In the game, it is lead.
Shit! I like lead.
Just like the aluminum dinner tray gives you lead.
What the fuck, really? I never realized.
Oh yeah, no, people from that generation are full of lead. Just like how we're full of microplastics.
I was
When you
gonna
guys
argue, but that's fair.
If anybody's paying attention, when Bartholomew comes around the corner, he's got one of the pencils in his vice grips, and he's like drawing the little first aid cross on himself.
Oh,
That's really cute.
oh, Bartholomew, stop wasting the land, man. I need that.
Let him do it. He's fine.
All right.
So Gabriel, you're checking out the Mr. Handy in here.
Yes.
What are you trying to determine?
I think I want to see what I can scrap off of the Mr. Oh, man, that's a tough. I guess first I want to see what kind of shape he's in. Like if there's any way I could possibly repair this one, and if he seems so far gone, I want to scrap what I can.
Give me an intelligence and your choice of repair or science with a difficulty of 2.
We will go with intelligence and science, and I'm going to use 1 AP to get 3 dice. You know what? Oh yeah, I'm going to have to do it that way. Give me 1 sec. I got to check my abilities real quick. No, I don't. Okay, never mind. I don't have anything for that. 3 successes, so I'll get that point back.
This is okay.
Can I get
what
to
you can
Mr.
determine
Handy?
as you kind of like look over the picture. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, so I didn't mean to interrupt you. I went to say, can I have like 2 Mr. Handys? How awesome would that be?
We can start our army.
So as you look over this Mr. Handy, you are going to get some items. You determine that it's pretty damaged. It looks like it might have had some sort of use in this facility, probably during the pre-war times, but it probably got damaged somehow during then, and they kind of just like tossed it in the corner and was like, we'll fix it another day, and that another day never happened.
Typical.
They were concerned with other things.
You do manage to get from this Mr. Handy actually really good. 26
Oh,
rounds of flamer fuel.
Oh,
that's good.
yes.
I'm gonna just give that right to him.
1, 2, 3. One come. Okay. And then you kind of like take some of the like the metal and a little bit of like the wiring that's still salvageable. You get 1 common and 1 uncommon material.
All right. Oops. I'm gonna come out with that stuff, and I'm gonna walk over to Bartholomew and like put the flamer fuel into his little loading pack for him. Give him a good pat on the back.
Mhm.
There you go, buddy.
He
Torch
gives
some
you a
shit.
pencil.
Wait, that's fine.
Just as a thing, since it's about 7:30, do we want to take a quick
Oh,
break?
fair.
Oh,
Yes.
I completely didn't think about it. All right,
I
guys.
forgot all about that.
Forgot there was break time. I need the toilet anyway.
We're having
All
too
right.
much fun.
Yeah.
Stay here, guys. We're not going to be too long. I believe it's a 15-minute break. I think 10-minute break. I think. Wait. How long?
5 to 10.
5
just
to
depending
10.
on how long.
All right. We'll be back in 10 minutes, guys. Stay tuned. And we are. God damn it! Good morning.
At
We're
least it
back.
wasn't in front of everybody.
Now it is. I just bet mock people, please. Give 1 like is 1 prayer. Is that how it goes?
Prayers, please.
Give me prayers. All right,
When you're suffering.
we're back from break. I hope you guys didn't miss us too much. Where we were at, Gengar,
Yes.
beside me suffering.
So where we left off, Bartholomew had returned to the group with some very nice pencils. Gabriel stripped a broken down Mr. Handy for some parts. Cassius is not feeling too well. Xander and Ron tried to have a moment that didn't go too good.
Technically, Xander tried to have the moment. Ron was not having it.
Yeah. As you guys kind of like all reconvene, who wants to give me a perception and survival with a difficulty of 2?
Yes, please.
I don't, but I would like to let the guys know, and I come back out for the Mr. Handy room, that the previous locker room had a really weird smell to it. Like a mildewy smell, I think is how you described it, but kind of worse.
Might be something rotten.
Yeah.
You okay?
I'm fine. I didn't go far enough in to see what the smell was.
Could be something rotten down there.
You said perception survival.
Mhm.
Difficulty 2.
The difficulty of 2.
2 successes. Let's go.
Was it only 1 person or anybody?
Just one person.
All right.
So Ron, you see, I don't need that. I don't need combat yet. There we go. Thank you.
Yet.
Oh no.
You see a figure kind of like poke its head out from the corner and then rush back behind the wall.
I think as like Gabriel goes to hand Bartholomew install the new like flamer tank, I just like grab him by the shoulders and like quickly spin him around.
I'm going to ask if I see him, but I also am going to assume I don't see it.
Yeah. Anybody that looks does not see anything.
I'm gonna.
I really
rush
hope that this
forward.
is just for the rest of the game. Ron just sees people at the corner of his eye and nobody else notices.
The best part is my rolls are always going to be so bad, I'm probably never going to see anything. So
I know. I'm gonna rush forward. I'm gonna rush forward. See if I can see anybody.
him spinning me and then just taking off is going to be enough of cause for concern for me to run down there as well.
Ron, as you all rush forward, you see that there's like a back exit, kind of like an emergency exit to this building. The doors have been flung open.
I'm gonna sprint out as fast as I can.
Okay. You sprint outside. I forget I can actually do this. Oh, you're not gonna let me do it now? You are. Okay. I figured this out the other day. As you run outside, you feel something kind of like hit you in the face.
Oh.
It is raining
Oh.
outside.
Oh.
Oh, I'm also going to get outside and just look up to the sky, just feeling the rain on me.
Can I look around to see if there's anyone or if there's any footprints now that it's probably like muddy outside?
Give me a perception and a survival with a difficulty of 3.
Okay.
Take AP.
Yeah, I was about to say I would like to use our 3 AP.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go for it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
0 successes. Okay.
Damn.
Goodbye, AP. It was nice knowing you.
My luck's not going to be enough to fix that.
Okay. You go to like look outside in the mud, and it's hard to see just because there's a lot of like uneven terrain back here. So you do see like little mounds, but you're not sure if they're like footprints or if it's just like that's just how the terrain is.
Okay.
Or Ron.
Just gonna, I don't know, just kind of like walk out.
Sadly stand in the
Just
rain.
step out. Yeah, just step out and just kind of wonder what's going on.
Can someone else look for footprints?
Sure, go ahead. Difficulty 3. Perception and survival.
Perception and survival.
Can I assist at all with that?
I'd say yeah. You can assist with this.
All you need is one success.
2 successes from Xander.
Ooh, I'll take that at P.
That's Bartolome.
That's going to be
technically the wrong person.
That's going to be the first dice because it's assist.
Oh, okay.
It's still a success.
So 3 successes altogether.
Yay.
That was technically Bartholomew, but I'll take that.
As you, Xander, the rest of you kind of like start scanning the ground and stuff. There are no footprints.
So the question arises is, does Xander want to annoy Ron more than he already has today? Yes, I do think he will. Ron, are you okay? Because, are you sure you saw somebody?
Yes, they were looking around. We just
kind of like wiping the rain out of my eyes, just trying to look around.
I don't
Man,
know.
there is nothing here.
Xander, as you say that, you hear a door slam from inside.
Oh.
Damn it.
Oh, there you go. You're tricked by the open door trick. So, since I heard slamming, Xander's just going to run back inside and not really say anything. And start hopefully.
I would say you guys would all hear the slamming.
Yeah,
it was loud. It was not quiet at all.
That was a Cassius-sized slam.
I'm enjoying the rain. Can you not imply me nothing wrong? I'll stay in the rain for a whole minute before getting back in, because I am enjoying the rain. But afterwards, I do follow up the group.
Go back inside where it is not raining.
Gabriel's just gonna mosey back into the next door. He's just checking stuff.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, I'm gonna pause
Yep.
there. Yes,
Oh
man.
shit!
They open up.
Looking back.
Gabriel, as you walk, one thing catches the corner of your eye. No, it doesn't. You don't have light. Never mind.
I have a little bit of light.
Not enough to see what you need to. Ron, you see another bathroom.
Oh.
We like bathrooms.
Gabriel, you see as you open up the kind of like double doors here, a room that looks like it could be like a break room. There's like a couple tables, an old coffee machine,
Coffee.
a stove, a refrigerator, and a couple cabinets. All are on the south wall.
Oh, coffee now.
I'm going to come in, and I'm going to have Bartholomew come in next to me, and we're going to scan the room cautiously before we really get in there. So, yeah.
Gengar, you're muted if you don't
yeah,
notice.
Gengar, you're muted.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Yes, give me just a second.
All right, no problem.
So,
All right,
as
spend
you're
a second.
back,
Yeah. Somebody in the chat said that this is spooky. Yeah. Yeah, guy.
just a tiny bit.
It's like, why is it always kids, man?
Kids are kind of creepy in their own right.
Yeah, and they know too much.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that. I'm back.
Oh, no problem. You
So
took more than a second, by the way.
That's crazy.
The crazy, he says.
We should get 1 AP for every extra second you were gone.
Oh, Jesus.
Just kidding. Don't
so
penalize
you-
me for that.
Rock's falling,
Gabriel, give me an
died.
agility and athletics with a difficulty of, let's say, 20.
We'll stay.
What the
You, so Gabriel, you see this like little break room. You see a couple like tables, chairs, the stove, the fridge. Ron, you notice something as Cassius steps more south and lights up this hallway. The door to the Mr. Handy closet is shut now.
Oh,
I'm gonna tap Gabriel on the shoulder and just kind of point to the door as I walk up to it.
Well, Gabriel's going to notice and he'll follow you over there, but he's going to leave Bartholomew in that room.
I'm gonna try to like grab the door handle and then just look at Gabriel, just like waiting.
All right. I'm going to come right up to the door and I'm ready for whatever. Hand in pocket, ready to throw a stone.
Oh God! I would try to open the door.
Okay. Door opens.
Bam! Pull it open.
You see that box that you like kind of overturned a little bit. Already got the stuff out. Give me just a second.
I don't know why, but the only thing that came into my mind is, what's worse than a rapist? Boom. A child.
A child.
You
I love
guys
it.
see the box that you'd already seen. You see now the less pile scrap of the Mr. Handy that's left over. I want both of you to give me a perception and survival with a difficulty. Let me look.
I hope it's solid, Snake.
A difficulty 3.
Difficulty 3. Is it reduced by my perk at all?
It doesn't. It does. So you have a difficulty 2.
Cool.
So it's a difficulty 3 for both of us or combined?
For each of you.
I got a crit.
Oh,
I got 3 successes.
hell yeah.
Ron is like, I will find this child.
That scar inside just saying, I want to kill the child.
This would actually make sense, and it would be thematic. It would be convenient that this is a crit for you. On you see in the corner of this room, the air kind of like shift a little bit, and you know what that is. That is someone using a stealth boy.
Ooh. Oh. I'm going to just keep looking at like that spot and seeing like the air move a little bit and just wait as I stare right at them. See if they're
Okay.
gonna move.
I'm suddenly reminded of my cat.
Just so they know I can see them. I'm not looking around the room, I'm looking right at them and see what they do.
Okay.
I'm gonna like whisper to Gabriel, just like, stay right here.
Gabriel's going to do what he says, but he does not see a thing.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna try to like block the door with my body.
Okay. While you do that, Xander and Cassius, what are you two doing?
Monitoring. I don't know if I found the stealth boy guy, so I'm going to make sure I don't see any shadows moving or anything like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
Xander's also going to be kind of keeping an eye down this way to make sure that nobody's coming out these 2 rooms.
Okay. So you guys are just keeping a lookout.
Yes, sir.
Ron, you see this figure like crouched start to slowly move along the wall towards you guys. I need you to roll a d20 minus 3.
Ooh, okay.
While they rolled, I had a funny idea of what you guys could say to him. Come on, man, get out the closet. Funny. Sorry.
I give you a pity laugh.
So,
Okay.
Ron
I'm
rolled
gonna
a
grab
2.
my fire axe. I'm gonna grab my fire axe.
Let me roll to see something. See how this alleged person is going to act.
Hope it's a person?
And a Mission Impossible theme song in his own head.
Now it's in my head. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to keep my eye focused on wherever like that movement and everything is, and just like fully block that space. Do I have to like duck to go through this door, or is it like a really tall door? Because I want to make sure I block like any above space too.
The door is probably like 6 feet tall.
Okay, so I have to. All right, so yeah, I'm covering the top too,
Mm-hmm.
kind of like leaning down. Putting my arm up against the top of the door.
Gabriel, you watch as you kind of like look into this room to see what Ron is doing. You do see him kind of like tense up and grab his fire axe. So you can probably assume what that means, given that you've seen it before now. You watch into this room as suddenly a figure appears. Oh, you did not.
Oh no,
I don't have my art.
Alright, I thought it was the thing deleted itself.
I forgot to upload the art to him. Awesome, I'm gonna have to find that later. You watch as nothing is there, And then suddenly somebody is there, and you watch as this ghoul, not feral, appears out of thin air and is like holding his hands up, and he says, "All right, let's not get hasty here now."
It's hard, right?
It's a little hard.
Gabriel's gonna put his arm on Ron to look at him, just like a calm look on his face. Let's not kill him yet. Let's talk to him first.
Sure, that yet felt real good.
I think I'll kind of like, you'll just basically watch him just like tip his head forward, like lead the way, like go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna step into the room. I still don't see this guy.
It's because
Kinda-
he doesn't
He's
have a
with
heart.
the art.
Oh,
Yeah,
It's-
Ron knows that the stealth boys don't last long.
I didn't know if like my vision did not allow me to see.
I cannot find the art that I had at the time, so that's just to
It's just-
reference right there.
Just for our viewers, it's just with a random feral ghoul image.
He's just trying to blend in.
Gengar, I would like to ready my action if he tries to leave, cutting his head off.
Okay. He's kind of like just sitting on the wall, on the floor against the wall now. Gabriel, as you step in, you can see that this ghoul is actually wearing a doctor's lab coat, and it looks like shit.
I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna introduce myself. I'm gonna tell him I'm Gabriel. I'm a child of Adam. We're
What the fuck
looting.
is that?
It's not that important right now. We're here. We're just searching through the hospital looking for stuff. What are you doing in here?
He kind of like looks at you, Scar, suspiciously, and then looks back to you, Gabriel. You used to work here.
So you've been here for a long time, then?
Since before the war.
You don't have any problem with any other insects or bugs running around?
He looks at you kind of suspiciously again. Are you talking about the roaches?
Yeah, the roaches, some mosquito-looking bugs back there. We encountered a couple feral zombies in another room.
You must have been talking about Margaret and Timothy. Yeah, they used to be my assistants. The roaches, they don't pay us too much mind. The blood bugs, they come and go.
Is there anything else in the hospital? There's an awful odor coming from the locker room next door.
He's gonna roll to see if he remembers. He don't remember shit.
Oh.
He
Bad.
looks at you after like trying to think for a minute. He's like, honestly, I couldn't tell you. My what's it called? He kind of like points to his head, like tapping his forehead. Yeah, doesn't work too well.
That's understood. I get it.
You mean your brain?
There's another one of you. Okay.
There's a group of us here. Do we have anything to worry about from you? We won't harm you. We were just looking for stuff, if you don't mind.
Gabriel, give me a charisma and speech with a difficulty of 2.
Speech with difficulty 2. gosh, darn it.
Luck?
Yep, you know what? I'm going to use a luck point. Good call. To re-roll that miss.
Be careful. We saw what happened last time.
Yeah, I know. I got it. Ooh, 2 successes.
He kind of looks at you and then looks at the group and is like, I won't cause no trouble. I don't know why I'm here. It just feels right, you know?
Oh, you. Gabriel gets kind of. He's thinking. He doesn't. He's thinking about talking to the party. But he's also thinking like, well, we're heading to a big city. If you want to come along, I don't know what the party's gonna think about that. You want to come out and meet everybody?
Nah, I can't go back to a city. You see him kind of like look down on the ground, and he looks like nervous.
I practice medicine and help people, and I'm sure in a big city they could use somebody, ghoul or not, that knows medicine.
Where's
Where'd Scar go?
Scar? Where you going?
Oh, you know where I'm going.
Oh, shit.
As soon as he starts talking about, like, no, you're not going to have a problem with me, seeing that everyone's around, Scar's just going to, like, walk off down the hall where he saw, like, that one feral ghoul that we left.
Mhm.
And I'm going to try to, if it's not attacking, striking it down. If it's attacking, striking it down.
You got to get it out of your system.
Exactly.
Go ahead and roll to hit. It's going to be a difficulty of 0 because it is just sitting at the ground.
Perfect. That's 2 successes. We get 2.
Okay.
Damn.
And roll damage.
Oh, I could do, I don't really have a hit location set with that. Hold on.
Yeah. Do you want to...
18, right leg.
Okay. Do you want to describe how you do this?
I think as I step into the room, just seeing the ghoul probably, like, feeding, I just, like, shut the door behind me.
There is no door.
Oh, there's no fucking door anymore. God damn it. All right. I think what someone would hear is probably some very quick, like, heavy strikes into the ground as I am taking, like, a bunch of swings. So I hit him in the leg and, like, chop his leg off, and then I just keep swinging and, like, kind of going through the body and, like, breaking into the floor a little bit. Just chop up the ghoul entirely.
Xander's going to stay on the opposite side of the medical center here.
Scar, give me a roll a d20, just a flat d20.
Cool. Oh, God. Hold on. There we go. God damn it.
Ron, as you come to, you're standing over this ghoul that has now just been disemboweled and de-limbed.
Just, like, quickly, like, rushing out of the room. Axe play, like, covered in blood. Just, like, trying to, like, hide it and put it on my back.
As you
Behind your back.
as you run back to the party, Xander, give me an intelligence and survival with a difficulty of 1.
Got to do the intelligence, you know, that's not his best thing.
Yes, I know. That's what makes it fun.
Why? Screw it. Let's roll with it.
Okay. Yeah, this ghoul seems perfectly normal.
Just like, yeah, no, it's just some guy.
He probably just has memory problems.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, God. The player in me. God damn it.
Like, no.
Gabriel, what was the last thing you said to the ghoul in here?
It was just about him being a medical person and
If he wanted
me
to come with us.
understanding and coming with us because I also know that people could use the help of medical people, medicine, something like that.
He kind of just like looks at the ground and is like, "Nah, I can't go back to a town. Not again."
I understand. We will stay here. We'll get out of your hair. And I'm gonna turn my back to him and walk out of the room. Hopefully, not get mauled to death.
He
Rude to mention hair to a ghoul, though. Oh god, I killed Kengar.
he kind of just like sits like cross-legged on the ground, and he's just kind of like rocking a little bit. And he's muttering something to himself.
What? Gabriel's gonna look at Xander and be like, "As a fellow ghoul, what's going on with him? Is he okay?"
I don't know. He's like 200 years old. What do you expect?
I'm just checking. Aren't you 200 years old too?
No. I'm not a pre-war ghoul, man.
I didn't know. I wasn't sure. I didn't want to assume.
So you did, though. You thought I was a pre-war ghoul.
Well, you know, they say never ask someone their age.
Xander's just going to kind of look at him, just kind of blank and maybe slightly offended. It's like, does he really look that old? How dare you?
Well, I've heard some of you ghouls can just go feral, so I wasn't sure if he was working on going feral.
Well, fuck it. I guess I can go talk to him.
I'll move out the way. Have at it, sir.
So yeah, Xander's going to walk in and look at this dude, and he's kind of have like kind of a weird look on his face. It's if y'all remember when he was dragging the ghoul out from the one cabin, it was kind of the same kind of blank expression.
Xander, give me another intelligence and survival. This time with a difficulty of 0.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I get the
Damn.
successes on that one.
Oh yeah.
You know.
As you like walk into this room, this feeling of however you would like to describe it comes over you as you look down at this ghoul. He is on the verge of going feral, but with the way he's like shaking and talking about not wanting to go back to town, you get the sense that he's already started turning.
Xander's going to take out his 10 millimeter. He's not going to say anything to anybody. He's just going to take out his 10 millimeter and shoot him in the head.
Okay.
So just roll for the...
Roll to hit with the difficulty 0. So that does hit.
I would be so sad if it hadn't.
All right, go ahead and roll the damage. Okay. Yeah, easily enough, you put this ghoul just like out of his misery.
And then still not saying anything, he's going to walk out and then walk a foot away.
Gabriel's going to shake his head. I would assume, yeah, he has an understanding of what had to happen in there.
Xander's not actually looking towards them at all. He's kind of like looking down off the hall.
Well, might as well get back to it. I'm going to go finish checking this room I was in. And Gabriel's going to head back over to the break room.
So Gabriel's going back to the break room.
And Xander's opening a door.
Is opening a door. Ron, what would you like to do?
Apple, you're muted, just in case you didn't know.
Son of a bitch! No! No. When that happened, Ron just looked very like surprised and appalled, just like kind of mouth open, like But I'm gonna walk in and just like kind of crouch down before I search the doctor and just say like, "I'm sorry," and just kind of like search him over.
Okay. And Cassius.
I honestly, I kind of looking. I guess just understand why. Sorry, Xander did that, but he still feels guilty about it, so he's going to look down, not meeting anybody's gaze, and he's just going to stand there as a light bulb for everybody else.
Okay. So we will start with. We'll go counterclockwise. Ron, as you kind of just like search through this doctor, through his lab code and things like that, you find a key card.
Ooh.
You
Okay.
find. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I said okay.
Okay, sorry, I thought you were saying something else.
No. Sorry.
You find they have stuff. Oh, okay. Of course, it's going to be that. You find a small, like, silver locket.
Okay.
Lap that guilt on harder.
Cool.
And you find a stim pack.
Sick.
Look over the clothes. They look like they could still be useful, but they are definitely like old and tattered. Above game, these will work as a lab coat, but with the caveat of any charisma-based test gets a +2 difficulty.
Whoa.
Gotcha. Honestly, I'm gonna leave the lab coat on him.
Leave him
Oh,
his
what?
dignity.
Yeah, I'll walk out and shut the door.
Alright. Xander, you see in your room a huge garbage disposal.
He'll judge somehow, but I'm not sure how.
Did you say you feel judged
A little bit.
by a trash can?
It's just more like this is the one door that I got open and walked into. So yeah, Xander's going to take a peek around.
You look inside this room, bunch of like old trash that is like well beyond deteriorated and stuff. The dumpster itself looks to be like a huge, like kind of scrap metal container type of deal. If you had the right equipment, you could probably get some pretty good scrap metal from this, kind of like sectioned off into pieces. If you would like to, you can roll a perception and survival with a difficulty of 1 to see if there's any like useful junk.
Sure. There we go. 2 successes and a crit.
With a crit. So you pick through kind of like the top layer of just filth, and you actually find some pretty good junk in there.
Huzzah!
Nice.
You find
Something.
I don't know
Was
what
that a difficulty 1 or 2?
it was a difficulty 1, I believe.
1,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, I
You
got
get an
some
AP for that.
Yeah, sorry, I forget about that.
It's not
I
right.
don't.
I do.
I'm all up on that AP.
You find a box containing 5 bobby pins.
Ooh.
Wait.
A key card. Similar to the one that Ron got.
Always good to have a backup.
Yeah.
Dude. A stealth boy.
Oh, hell yeah.
Tell Ron.
It's mine.
A small, like, lunchbox that
Oh, Vault Tech.
looks like it's been, like, locked. So you'd have to open that.
Wait, the bobby pin you just found.
And 3 pieces of junk that could be salvaged and used.
Sweet. I feel like I should start searching rooms more often.
Well, you've been really lucky with those up until now.
So do I actually need to lockpick the lunchbox, or can I just open it and take a peek?
I'd say you could open it. It's just got like a latch that's closed on it.
Here we have a lunchbox lock. We can open it with another lunchbox.
It's just a smaller lunchbox in there.
Inside, you find 55 caps.
Oh, hell yeah.
Damn, that's good.
Who keeps their money in their lunchbox, weirdos?
The ones that don't have food and needs to buy food.
So I'm guessing that is all that is in there.
That is in there, yes. The caps is a little. It's kind of like weird because as you open the lunchbox, they just start spilling out, and there's like way more volume of caps than there is space in the lunchbox.
It's like, what even is happening?
Oh god.
What's that one meme that's like, I have all these lemons? It's just lemons.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a glitch of the physics the physics of the game.
The physics engine's just gone crazy.
You know when you spawn too many items in one spot, it just bursts out.
Yeah. Xander's gonna go over and like offer the stealth boy to Ron.
Ron is gonna get very like wide-eyed and just kind of like cradle it with both hands, just like put them
Aw.
together.
That's so cute.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, no problem.
And yeah, I'll carefully put it in my pocket.
So, Gabriel,
Mhm.
are you searching the break room?
I'm gonna search the break room. Probably
Alright.
badly.
Perception and survival?
Can Bartholomew assist me in that?
Yes. So I think the ruling I decided was he can either lower the difficulty or he can assist you.
So what is the difficulty?
So the difficulty is going to be a perception and survival with a difficulty of 2. So 1, if you just use him to lower it.
Yeah, I'll use him to lower it.
Mhm.
But I'm still going to use an AP to roll another dice because I don't have a lot of faith in my perception abilities.
Good idea.
Woo! See, I needed that.
Okay. You take a few minutes. You kind of like search around, open up the drawers. Fridge kind of stinks a little bit, but you've ran into that before, having to survive. You find in the entirety of this break room 3 carrots,
Ooh. power armor, full set.
A box of Instamash. Four potatoes.
Ooh.
No fucking way.
Oh my god.
A power frame.
So, double ones. A perfectly preserved pie.
Oh shit!
Hell yeah!
Oh
yes.
my god.
Yes.
You also find a bottle of whiskey,
Ooh.
a bottle of bourbon,
Damn, they had a good break room.
This was a medical facility.
Yeah.
Yeah, but from the 50s.
and a Nuka-Cola cherry. That is going to be the food and beverage.
Nice.
We got two more. 2d20. Okay. And okay. You find a dose of Day Tripper.
Ooh. Oh, that's good.
Xander might steal that.
And a dose of Mentats.
Might need that. You too, because you're the yeah.
Well, Gabriel's gonna put the perfectly preserved pie in his bag, along with the Nuka cherry, but he will come out of the room with the whiskey bottle and the bourbon bottle and the drugs. And I'll have the Instamash and like the other food out too. Like if anybody wants any of that, they can take it.
Oh, I'll take the bourbon.
If you want the bourbon and the,
Day tripper.
I'll hand you the. Okay, I'll give you guys that. And nobody wants the Mentats.
I'll take the food.
I'll hand you some potatoes and 3 carrots and 4 potatoes.
Cool.
So I delete that. You took the bourbon, right?
Yes.
And day trippers.
I'll take the whiskey too if nobody wants it.
Potatoes. Yep, you can have the whiskey.
The true British experience.
You just need a cigar.
Yes.
You want perception and intel? Maybe I'll keep these Mentats.
Oh yeah.
You are
Go ahead.
educated man.
I have perception issues.
And whiskey.
See, the problem is you're really smart. You just aren't paying attention.
Yeah. I got book smarts, not street smarts.
Alrighty. So as you guys search your rooms, what else would you guys like to do?
I guess Xander's going to come over here and take a look at this door as well. Hey, look, it's locked.
You got bobby pins now, though.
I do got bobby pins, so I guess I'll try and lockpick that thing.
We still.
You and Ron also have key cards.
Oh yeah, that was my question. Is all the locked doors behind the key cards or?
Oh, they take. Oh, if they take.
As you guys look, some of the doors, this one,
Ron, don't go.
and then
I know.
the other. I don't think you guys can see it. The first locked door, like towards the entrance,
Oh yeah, right.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
across from the medical storage, also had like a little keypad thing.
Here.
Oh, I can go around to get that then if we know that's back there. Yeah.
There. Bye, Ron.
Yeah,
Bye.
Xander kind of look at the
Bye.
card and just kind
Bye.
of mush it. Keep it.
I'll go with Ron. We won't blow up.
So Cassius and Ron are going to the first door.
Yes, sir.
Gabriel and Xander are at this door.
Splitting the
So
pie.
who would like to go first?
We'll get ours out of the way.
Okay. So, Ron, you go back to this door. Cassius kind of like rushing behind you. And sure enough, you see it's kind of like hidden by some of the grime and debris. A small, like little black box on the wall with a little light just barely visible.
Okay, I think not really using a key card before, but knowing like this is for it, Ron's gonna hold it like pinched between like his index finger and his thumb, and try to like swipe it that way, because
Okay.
his hands are too big to just kind of like pinch it. Just kind of swipes it over.
As you do, you hear the lock on the door kind of like undo itself.
And then I'll open the door. And take a step in, looking back at Cassius for some light.
Step into. Let's, in case, look for mines.
Say, Cassius, at this point, your Stimpack sickness has wore off.
Oh, nice!
And then you start hearing beep, beep, beep.
Can I please make an active perception to see if there's any explosives, booby trap?
I would like to do the same.
You sure can. So you guys can both make your own check or assist the other.
Do you want to assist me?
Yeah, pretty bad. So yeah, assist.
All right. So
Perception
it's going to be a
survival.
perception and survival, difficulty of 2 altogether.
What's your perception and survival?
Yeah, bad.
Okay. So yeah. Okay. So I got a 1.
Try
Okay.
to hit it. Nope.
I'll use the luck point. We'll go for it.
Okay.
Didn't get it.
I'll use a luck point too. Oh, crit.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh, okay. So 3 successes altogether. So you
Yes.
guys generate an AP.
6 AP.
Hell.
Mm-hmm. So I will reveal what you guys see, and then we will. Where you at? There you are. It throws you guys for a loop, but you see
What?
a Brahmin
Run,
standing on top of the desk.
run. Pinch me. Pinch me right now.
You're wearing armor. What?
Fuck! It tries to. He reaches inside his like neck area and pinches. Okay, I'm awake. Are you seeing this?
Uh-huh.
How did it get into here? No, sorry. How'd you get up there?
One of the heads is just like munching on some papers, and the other just looks up to you guys and just moves.
Does it look like it has anything on it, or is it just a cow, a naked cow standing on top of a desk?
It looks like it has like a pack to it.
I would try to slowly go up to it, like with my hands out, cautiously, so I don't
Okay.
spook it as I try to go search like the pack.
Give me a. I wanted to say animal handling.
I think
That quite works on this one.
I think it's usually charisma survival because it's what it is when you command like a creature NPC.
Yeah. I'd say charisma and survival with a difficulty of 3.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna use some AP boys. I'm gonna use 3.
Oh
AP.
yeah. Use a 6, man.
Use 6.
Man, are you really going to go pass out on something you might tame? You?
Fair. Is it? Oh yes, 1, 3. All right, fine. We'll use the 6.
Anyway, we
Like
found
you really want a pet cow.
maybe. Oh, 5.
There we go. There we go. So it's 2
5 successes.
AP back.
Get 2 back.
5 successes, a crit in there. That's awesome.
You kind of like slowly approach the Brahmin, and both of the heads like turn to look at you, and then they both go to start like eating papers off this desk as they let you approach. We will jump over to Xander and Gabriel.
I wonder what our cow is going to be like.
It's a dead claw cow now.
No.
Unlock the door because you have the key.
Yeah, he's gonna kind of look at the card and try and mush it against the keypad, and then step his way inside, and then kind of gesture to Gabriel to follow him, because he that little light needs to shine in here.
Oh, yeah. This little light will shine. This little light of mine.
Yep. Got to it. I was ready to go.
I'm gonna let him shine.
As you enter into this room, let me reveal the names so I know where you guys have been. I don't even reveal this one. Xander and Gabriel, as you guys enter into this room, you see what looks to be like, if it was pre-war, a pretty nice office. There's like a large wooden desk that looks like it has some like gold inlay around the edge of it. The wood and gold now like tarnished and rotted with time. Behind the desk is a fireplace with rusted metal bars and bricks that are like, part of it is collapsed, so there's just like a pile of brick on the ground. You see a pile of boxes almost in front of you that you like almost walk into. And then to the southeast of the room, you see what looks to be like a rug. It looks like a bear rug, like a yaoguai, but it actually has all of its fur.
Weird.
Wow. It's a nice room.
Just looking around like, wow. It's hard to believe that people used to live like this, huh?
I've never seen a fireplace in an office before. That's crazy.
Didn't they have like heating and stuff though? Why would you need a fireplace?
I don't know.
Xander's
Make it
gonna look
warmer?
through the boxes he almost tripped over.
Xander, give me a perception and survival with difficulty of 2.
Oh my god.
You know what? Sure, let's roll with it. I want to see what happens. It's like a fucking mousetrap in there or something. Snaps on his finger.
I'm actually going to generate some AP because I'm going to need that later. You go to like open up the boxes, and then Gabriel starts walking away. So he just like leaves you in the darkness.
It's like, man, come on, get back here.
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad.
My little light was no longer shining.
With the light, you now see, because you do find stuff,
Hooray!
you just get more stuff if you succeed. Been referencing my loot tables a lot today.
It's been a very loot-heavy day.
Are you fucking serious?
Oh no.
I think that's good for us.
I think so too.
I hope it's a Brahmin figurine.
Oh god. You come inside, you see the desk, the desk, you see a ghoul figurine that looks with a pompadour. See a big blue mutant figurine. For some reason, a
Xander.
knight figurine.
You see in the first box that you pick up, it's got some weight to it, so you're like, oh, okay. You open it up and there's like a bunch of just like old paper in it, but you feel that there's something in there because it's way heavier than paper.
Yeah, he's going to pick up that paper and kind of throw it over his shoulder, not even caring about it.
You find a fully charged fusion core.
Ooh!
Holy shit. Okay. Man, I'm kind of glad that I upped my luck points. What the heck? Fully charged fusion core. I guess he's going to kind of pull it out of the box and be like, whoa. Well, would you look at that?
That's real nice.
Yeah, you got the backpack. You want to carry it?
Oh, yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, he hands it over.
Fusion core. Is that going to be under miscellaneous?
It would go into ammo.
Oh, wow. Oh.
For that power armor you keep hoping for.
Fusion core. I'm going to will it into existence.
I guess thematically speaking, it makes sense that Xander would be pretty okay at scavenging.
Look, this medicinal dice. Fuck.
You okay over there?
Yes. Okay. So, Xander and Gabriel. Actually, everybody. Give me perception and survivals with a difficulty of 4.
Okay.
Oh
well,
my god. I am not getting it.
That's survival.
Hey, a success of 2 with a crit. Where is it?
Everybody's like, nope.
You said
Yeah.
difficulty 4?
Use those
Difficulty
AP that are
of 4.
left.
I'm gonna use an AP. Get an extra die.
Okay.
Hell yeah!
Oh!
Baby!
For the...
We made 2 out of that. That's awesome.
Two AP back. Let's
What
go.
the hell? That's so
That is so
good!
crazy.
You have been rolling so good today. What the hell?
Today has been a good day.
Yeah.
Today it's all coming up, Ron.
Scar.
For those listening, that is a 1, a 3, and a 1 for 3 critical successes or 6 successes altogether. So, Ron, you definitely see some stuff.
Ron, you were attuned with the universe for a hot second there.
I tell you, I'm seeing shit. You don't believe me.
So, Xander and Gabriel, you guys are kind of just like eyeing this fusion core. I would say that you guys would both know a fusion core in this part of the wasteland is rare. They are like very hard to find.
Hell yeah.
Cassius,
Not paying attention.
Yeah.
Cassius, you're kind of like fixated on the Brahmin as it like continues to eat through paper. Ron, you see out of the corner of your eye somebody slowly approaching Cassius from behind.
Turn around.
I look at you. Huh?
As you say that, Cassius, you feel the cold steel of a double barrel shotgun pointed into your back.
Oh my
I
god.
wouldn't do that if I was you, Smoothskin. That is where we're going to end the session.
I'm so happy.
I'm getting out of here! Why is it always a double barrel shot?
I'm so happy that this has become like a running thing.
Oh my god.
Why?
That really doesn't bode well for me and Gabriel, huh?
What do you mean? We got a room to search. We're fine.
That's fine. That's fine.
We still got a desk to check, a rug to steal,
We got a fancy core. Everything
I
is
got-
coming up
I got-
roses.
parts and bits I'm gonna rip off this desk. I'm good. I got a Mr. Handy pitcher. He's gonna get all kinds of stuff for me.
Not a double. Clarification, not a double barrel shotgun. A regular combat shotgun. Even better.
Triple barrel.
Of course.
It's just deadlier, you know? Oh,
The problem is that could kill you right now.
yes! I'm off health! Oh, God.
That's
All
so
right.
good.
Are we wrapping this up?
Yes.
Alright, guys, I've been Kazilic24. You can find me anywhere on Twitch, YouTube. I've been starting streaming again, by the way, so I'm trying to get back into Twitch because I've been on YouTube for a while. It's not working well for me, so yeah. But I don't have a schedule yet. Other than that, you can find me on Twitter. You can find me on about everywhere with the same with my name. So yeah, Apple. Where we can we find you anywhere?
No, I don't have any handles. You can just kind of find me here whenever we have sessions.
All right, it's been Apple. It's Kestrel.
Yeah, you can actually find me on Blue Sky on Kestrel Creations. I am the artist for the team. I did all the thumbnails and the character art.
And also, he's made an animation for us, which is really cool.
Yes, I am now going to be doing little animations.
Yes, sir. Grimm, do you have anywhere we can find you?
Nope, just here on Fallout.
All right. It's been Grimm. Xander. Your turn.
Thank you guys for joining us here at the Adventures Ale House for this week's episode of Fallout the Glades. Make sure you like and follow our Twitter for updates, such as last week we had to miss a session due to life. So just make sure you follow that so you can get all the latest updates from us. Check us out on Sundays, 5 p.m. Central, where we go live with Twitch and YouTube when we can get it working again,
I'm sorry
which
about
we will
that.
be looking into. It is good. And then, as always, check out our YouTube channel at the Adventures Ale House for all our previous videos to get caught up to date. Thank you guys for joining us, and we will see you next week.
Bye-bye!
Adios!